Now, the learner-teacher ratio in the newly introduced junior secondary school stands out as a key challenge, at least going by a spot check by KBC Online.
In one school in Nairobi County, for instance, with 975 grade 7 learners, only 5 teachers have been posted to the school by the Teacher Service Commission.
This coupled with the challenge of inadequate classrooms.
However, this is in contrast to the scenario in private schools, as Ben Chumba now reports.
3 weeks after the pioneer batch of the competency-based curriculum learners joined junior secondary school after completing the first level of the new education system,
what is the face value?
The challenges teachers face, especially in public junior secondary schools, are becoming clear.
What is the total value of visit?
A spot check by KBC Channel 1 has established a substantial number of public schools in the country lag behind in corresponding the junior secondary schools,
which requested our parents to support us in terms of writing materials as we wait the government to give us a way forward. So learning is going on through the support of the parents.
At Visa Oswald Primary and Junior Secondary School, a public primary school in Baringo County, only 5 teachers manage 188 grade 7 learners who are supposed to take 14 lessons in a day.
Though this is not enough, other teachers, the regular teachers, are supporting the team.
The situation appears more challenging at Kwanjenga Primary and Junior Secondary School, a public institution in Nairobi with 975 grade 7 learners. Only 5 teachers were recently posted by the Teacher Service Commission (TSC). The learners are in 22 classrooms, some with 60 learners, compared to the standard maximum of 45. The state of affairs is not different at Westland School in Nairobi, where 288 students are enrolled at grade 7, with only 4 teachers responsible for 4 streams, each stream with 72 learners. The Teacher Service Commission admits that there is a shortage of teachers in the junior secondary school, saying the government is looking into the issue.
There are teachers who have gone back to school and are graduates and who have the requisite qualifications and actually have the 2 teaching subjects. And since they are trained in secondary education, the TSC is trying to map them, in addition to the 30,550 teachers whom we have already recruited.
The spot check also reveals most public schools, particularly in the North Rift, lack laboratories and the necessary learning material for junior secondary school, as the government is yet to release capitation funds for the construction of classrooms and other facilities.
As a teacher in such an area, you have to go an extra mile and come up with how you can use the locally available resources to ensure that the learner is still getting the skill. So maybe for them, I know it is challenging, but then let them go out of their way to get locally available facility or resources to still ensure that the competency is getting into the learner.
This is in contrast with some of the private facilities where teachers have an easier time in matching the junior secondary school, as majority of private schools have made notable investments on the required physical infrastructure.
For a CBC class to be viable, you need 5 teachers in that class. A teacher is only a facilitator. It is supposed to be student-centered. So the student is actually supposed to be the driver.
Grade 7 class, we have 32 boys. We have arranged them in groups of 4-4. So we have 8 working areas where they are 4-4 seated to enhance collaboration, one of the core competencies of CBC.
Merisho School, a private institution with only 30 grade 7 learners, has a functional science laboratory and an information communication technology center.
We already have a wild learning place for the field events. So like if they're learning about a different kind of a game or a different kind of a skill in football, a skill in volleyball, the resources are already there in place. So we take the learners out together with a well-trained coach for that, and then the learners are equipped.
The school chief principal and former Alliance High School principal David Kariuki admits that putting in place enough infrastructure has not been a walk in the park, though he says it is worthwhile.
We have some students here who come to whom we allow, or their parents correct them on Friday, the class for class 7, grade 7. Parents correct them on Friday, and go stay with them on Friday evening, and go and stay with them throughout Saturday, and they bring them back on Sunday evening, so that the idea of the homesick is not there.
Ben Chumba, Prime Edition.